When I return to Let's Play Afterlife. Something just happened. Well, we got that. This new stuff evolved. Welcome to your flightmare. Submitted for your approval. An envious soul boards a plane. The demon sitting next to him has halitosis and wants to sell him a set of gold-plated lawn jockeys. He moves to another seat, only to be confronted with a little old lady demon who is strangely compelled to tell the life stories of her 234 grandchildren to anyone within a 2-meter radius. He switches seats again and again, only to be confronted with an infinite barrage of boring, obnoxious demons. Return your minds to their fully locked and upright positions, and remember to put your sanity into the overhead storage compartment. You've just entered hell. Well, was that something else that just went, splort? No, but green is still not in a position to evolve, apparently. And brown is going to be next. I should probably just head that off. And put something out there. Even though there's an empty space that has yet to be filled. Oh, good. Oh, something else. Oh, it's just another one of these. Okay. Roboto. For lustful souls. Let's say, for the moment, that you're a lustful soul, addicted to the pleasures of the flesh. Imagine that when you died, your soul was trapped within the clunky, mute, deaf body of a robot. There you'd be, a confirmed sensualist, trapped in a tin can, a sensory deprivation tank with legs. Now, fathom the maddening horror of being stuck in a city full of these robots, all of them unable to touch, feel, or affect each other in any way. Nasty, isn't it? Nobody birds. Oh good, another plague. Now, did we really fill up the gates? I guess we did. But it should only be temporary. A little faster there, please. Yeah. Apparently, we had so many souls come in off that last disaster that it filled up the gates. The gates are empty now. We're only down to 3,000 idle souls, or devils, demons. And we're almost to 500,000 souls. How many died in that? I'm gonna have to watch that again. Because that must have been an awful lot. I would really like it if one of these would evolve so I could get this structure out of here. Because the planet usually leaves you where the last event happened. Oh yeah. I was also going to look at population. And I was going to do one of these. Make it evil. Maybe maybe now that that is the population center of the planet, it will spread out a little bit more. Okay, still... Okay, good, good, good. Oh, well, we've already got that one. But at least things are evolving. They're still powered. For some reason, these are putting out good vibes. And that sound usually means something is devolving. For some reason. Whoa, this one was way out of whack. It'd be really nice to get that to evolve, but that's not going to happen. Not anytime soon. We're almost at 30 cents a soul, though. Ah, something new. You bet your Afterlife. It just evolved back into the shock market. Damn it. Okay, well, here's one. The Enchanted Forest of Cable. Unlike the offices of a certain successful computer game company, Hell has shelled out the necessary shekels to get cable television. In fact, many of the slothful damned watch it 24 hours a day. Of course, they have no choice in the matter and have no control over what they watch, but that's a minor quibble. So, can I force this to evolve back into what it was? Probably not. Alright, I'm gonna do another quick rebalance and then we're gonna run this at demonically fast. Alright. Let's watch this go.
500,000 souls in hell. Ooh, I'm impressed. Someone down there must like you, because the powers that be have conscripted a horde of demons to build you this crinkly cacophony contrivance.
I know. Stop it. Hell is going in. Heaven is going to hell in a handbasket, which is basically like the. What is this evolving into? Oh, good. It's basically like the Heaven knows. Okay, got a bunch of new stuff, like the dates from hell. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, dates from hell? Yeah, I've had a few of those. Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but no, you haven't. The worst date you've ever had is a night of incomparable bliss compared to these, the genuine dates from hell. Capiche? We also got the ultimate green structure, the Escher Pits. The Escher Pits stretch the old out-of-the-frying-pan into the fire conundrum to an absurdly infinite degree. On the face of it, they look like ordinary if somewhat elaborate torture chambers. There's racks, thumbscrews, tapes of Regis and Kathy Lee, you know, the usual. Upon closer inspection, one finds that this is not your everyday house of pain. For one thing, no soul is being tormented in the same manner as his neighbor. This leads the envious damned to think that they've got it worse off than the poor suckers next to them. Secondly, the damned are allowed to switch places with their neighbors every few days. Since they're envious buggers by nature, they inevitably choose to make the switch, convinced that they're better off. Lastly, and this is the tricky, paradoxical part, whenever a soul chooses to switch torments, the new torment is always worse than the previous one. It's a Mobius strip of pain. And a few... Oh, we've got the blue one as well. The Loony Bin. combining the savage prison politics of San Quentin Scarantino with the humiliating patronization of Saint Elscare, which are both, I think they're 2x2 blue punishments. The loony bin is the ultimate in degrading torments for proud souls. If you're not crazy when you get there, wait a few weeks. So this isn't going to evolve anytime soon, but I guess I can go ahead and... No, damn it. Guess I can go ahead and put that there. What's coming up? Blue. Blue is going there anyway. So, what happened with orange over here? Nothing really? Just went out of balance. But now I've got the second fate structure, gift structure, and we're already almost to 1,000,000 souls. Well, that's pretty good. I've already got 400,000 souls, and it's not even the year 1000. Compare that to heaven, and we are doing much, much better. Speaking of, let's look and see. It's not spreading too much, actually. Disappointing. Everyone still is stuck at fire. They're spreading across the continent. Across the equator, actually. Okay, so let's look for some zones. Let's put that here. Now, where would that be? Okay. So I guess right here? Yeah. And I will put the second one up here, back where this was. Now, is this unpowered? I think it is. Yeah. So, let's make a little thing there. Eventually the roads are probably just going to run into each other, but I will try and keep them separated. Okay, so the Crinkly Cacophony Contrivance. Skegfod the Ungrateful Demon, Chapter 2. As vile, trauma-inducing visions flickered from the depths of his ugliness engine, Skegfod knew no satisfaction. Oh sure, he mused, hell looks awful, but it's still not very spooky. As he frowned, 13 dozen banshees appeared out of nowhere, loaded for bear. They screeched, yelled, and occasionally whispered the cruelest of songs directly into Skegfod's defenseless eardrums. The damned covered their bleeding ears and went la 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 to no avail. That's a perfect example, sighed Skegfod, as the banshees flew off in disgust. The music down here is no worse than your average Michael Bolton concert. Maybe I can fix that. By supper time, Skegfod had cobbled together the very first Crinkly Cacophony Contrivance, a colossal anti-musical instrument that could make even the subtlest of sounds hit the eardrums like nails on a chalkboard. The powers that be took a long lunch to discuss strategies. Okay. Well, is it worth doing that again? We're losing souls, so no. How am I losing? Oh, I guess I am, yes. Okay, so... what, balance issues? Yeah. Alright, so let me balance this again. Alright. Let's let this run a little bit more. And now the problem is gone. Oh, it just evolved. What did it evolve into? Spy Springs. The wrathful damned in these tiny hamlets are given secret orders upon entering, which seems kind of fun at first. Then it occurs to them that everyone else is a spy too, and that no one can be trusted. Eventually, everyone wanders the streets with a paranoid, furtive look in their eyes, afraid to say anything, lest they blow their cover. We've got some permanent souls in here, so they're sticking around. Except that one. And we are still... I mean, these ones, these generic zones just keep going in and out of balance, and it is maddening. The game itself is almost a punishment, really. Starting to develop twitches. Okay. Oh, are we actually making money now? We are. I've got 4,000 idle demons, and that's probably because a couple of these structures went big. And that squeezed them out. But now we've got some nice bad vibes, except that the corners are still in good vibes. And in fact, they are not influencing very much. That is rather disappointing. Okay, so I've stopped importing, right? Yes, I have. So, wow, our money took a big dip there. Let's look at, okay, so we've got a nice curve here for population. So, unlike heaven, it doesn't appear that we're going to have that big of a problem. We're almost to 1 million souls. I'm going to save this again and run it for a while. Ah, the Embos invent pottery. Again. Okay, flood. It's very... the bat's out of hell. Okay, now we got some problems. For brown. And it looks like this was evolving. But now we're having brown and orange losses. Which I will probably have to rebalance to fix. I'm not really sure. I don't have any vibes out here. From the structures or from topias, dystopias. So that could be a bit of a problem. Oh, man. Definitely not a great game mechanic, this. I think they definitely wanted you to use the macro manager to do this, but again, it's so ineffective that there's really no reason to use it. Because if you do, you'll just end up with problems. And all of these are, I mean, yeah, it's just going to be completely imbalanced because it just looks at your, good, good, good. So we managed to squeeze in a brown. The 666 Penance Over Perdition theme parks. Wait a minute. There we go. There's a theory, but put forward by a former theme park employee, that there is only so much fun in the... let me try this all over again. There is a theory put forward by a former theme park employee that there is only so much happiness in the universe, and that to make someone really, really happy, someone else must be really, really miserable. This theory certainly holds true with the 666 Penance theme park. The demonic guests of the park are deliriously amused by the park's rides, games, and shows. On the other hand, the park's workers, comprised entirely of the slothful damned, are so unhappy that they often throw themselves on the tracks of the Big Chunder roller coaster, only to discover that they can't be killed or fired. Well, now if only we could squeeze the orange. Although, that doesn't need anything right now either. I think brown just devolved there. Well, that didn't do anything for the vibes, really. And these keep devolving and revolving. It just became Terrorville. The freaking generic zones keep coming back and forth. I mean, look at this. You twist one and it turns into something else, and that's really fucking annoying. It unbalances itself all over again. We do have 6 million pennies now. Making quite a bit. Still got 4,000 idle angel or demons that we are paying for. The demon quotient is pretty good though. It's at 90. Not bad. Now it looks like this one came back. You bet your Afterlife. In heaven, game shows are cerebral fun play. I think I did this. Damn it. Oh, here we go. The Inquisition? Yeah, I did that one too. What's with all the devolving? Stop it. It's because of all the orange. It's okay when they become bigger, because then they become multicolored and they deal with multiple souls, but when they're singular like this, they are beholden to the whims of the actual fate structures zoned for that punishment. And so if suddenly all the permanent souls settle here, all the temporary ones will go here and throw it out of balance. Okay, I'm gonna do one last balance and one last run at demonically fast, and we'll see how far we can go. Okay, here we go. Shoot. You're gonna want to wait on that. Oh. Just like that, it's thawing out. I don't know what causes that, if that's an actual glitch because it runs real fast and then shuts off or what. But it thawed out. Oh, orange is having issues. Didn't get as far as I would have liked. Freaking orange. If it would just evolve, you know, but it's not going to. It just keeps fucking up, and I mean, it's right next to the fate structure, or the gift structure. It's right next to this guy. I don't get why it's not evolving. You would have thought that by this point I would have sort of forced one to switch. But no. No, we're just gonna keep losing. Just gonna keep fucking losing souls until these things evolve. Or get full, or something. Alright, we didn't get that far, unfortunately. But I'm gonna stop it here because I gotta do something. I mean, it's right in the bad vibes. What the fuck is going on? It's not like we actually need them. It is soaking up a lot of the demons, though. The gates are filling up. I'm gonna have to either get another one or upgrade. And at 4 million pennies, I think I'm just gonna get another one. Maybe put it down at the opposite end. Because if I put it here, it's gonna be so close, it will actually affect it. I could put it on the other side of the river. That is an option. I don't know. We're now making a full penny. Penny 22 here. There's 1 million souls on the planet. Embos on the planet, rather. Not particularly evil, except here. This is slowly spreading its influence, but it's not even the most populated area now. Okay. See you next time.